I'm 71 years old. 20 years ago, I went to prison for a crime I didn't commit. I did it to save my son, and he's never forgiven me for it. My name is Robert. I'm a father. And what I'm about to tell you will make you question everything you think you know about protecting your children. Because I did what any father would do. I protected my son, and it destroyed both our lives. This isn't a story about right and wrong. If you're a parent, you need to hear this. October 15th, 2006. My son Marcus was 19 years old, sophomore at State College. Good kid, never been in trouble. He called me at 2:17 in the morning. I remember the exact time because I was staring at the clock. Nothing good ever happens at 2 a.m. Dad, I need help. There was a fight. This guy, he's not moving. I drove 40 minutes to that college town, broke every speed limit, found Marcus outside shaking like a leaf. Inside, a kid named David Chen was unconscious. He died at the hospital. An accident. A stupid, tragic accident. But it was still manslaughter. The police were coming. Marcus was 19. Clean record, full scholarship. His whole life ahead of him. And I looked at my son, my boy, shaking, crying, terrified. Even a light sentence would destroy everything. The scholarship, the university, a felony for the rest of his life. I was 51 years old. I had my own construction business, nothing fancy. I'd already lived most of my life. He hadn't even started his. So I made a choice. I told Marcus to go home, say nothing. And when the police came, I told them it was me. I said I'd been drinking, that I pushed him, that it was an accident, but it was me. Marcus tried to stop me, but I'd already decided. They arrested me. Involuntary manslaughter. I got 7 years, served 5. I went in at 51, gray hair just starting. I came out at 56, completely gray, with scars I'll never talk about. Prison isn't like the movies. It's about boredom and noise and never being alone and constant fear. Marcus visited. Once a month at first, then every few months, then not at all. My wife Linda visited every week. Then she filed for divorce. Said the man she married would never have lied. I lost everything. My business, my marriage, my house, my savings. Gone. But I still had my son. At least I saved his future. I got out in 2011. Marcus had graduated, got his engineering degree, got married, had a baby coming. Everything I'd sacrificed for had worked. I moved into a small apartment, got a job at a hardware store, minimum wage. I called Marcus, left messages. He didn't call back. Finally, he answered, "Dad, I can't. Sarah doesn't feel comfortable with your record around the baby." I said, "Marcus, tell her the truth. Tell her it wasn't me." Long silence. Then he said, "I know, Dad, but that's not the point." And he hung up. For the next 14 years, I saw my son maybe once a year. Always brief, always awkward. I met my grandchildren exactly 4 times. They call me Robert because Marcus never told them I'm their grandfather. I rebuilt my life, sort of. Got a better job, rented a small house, tried to make peace with my choices. And then, last year, Marcus called. For the first time in 3 years, he wanted to see me. Asked if we could have coffee. I drove 2 hours to meet him. He looked tired, older than 38. We made small talk. Then he said it. "Dad, you robbed me of my chance to be a man." I didn't understand. He continued. "You treated me like I was weak, like I couldn't handle consequences, like I needed saving." He said, "I had my whole life to face what I'd done, to take responsibility, and you took that from me." I started to argue, but he held up his hand. "Do you know what it's like to have everything handed to you? To know every good thing came because your father went to prison. To be 38 and realize you've never faced a real consequence. You didn't protect me, Dad. You crippled me. You taught me someone else always takes the blame." He wasn't finished. "I lost my job 3 years ago. Got fired for not taking responsibility. Sarah and I separated. She said I never grew up. And she's right, because I learned that from you." And then he told me the worst part. "Dad, a few months later I got arrested. DUI. My 3rd one." I felt my stomach drop. "I got 18 months. I'm serving it right now. 18 months in prison. And you want to know where? Same prison. Same cell block where you served. The same prison. I went to prison for 5 years to save my son from prison. And now he's there anyway. Because I taught him he didn't have to face consequences. I'm 71 years old now. Marcus is in prison right now. When you protect your children from consequences, you don't make them stronger. You make them weaker. I went to prison for 5 years, but my son has been in prison his whole life. A prison I built for him. Don't make my mistake. Love your children enough to let them fall. Let them face consequences. Because if you don't, they never will be strong." I'm Robert. I'm 71 years old, and I learned this lesson 20 years too late. Don't let it take you that long.